Welcome to Think Winning. Today, we are diving into the fascinating world of INFJs. INFJs are known as the quiet, mysterious idealists with a strong moral compass. They possess a wide range of unique strengths, from their creativity and insightfulness to their powerful persuasiveness and decisiveness. However, despite all of their wonderful traits, INFJs often struggle with maintaining friendships and finding like-minded individuals. As introverted, intuitive feelers and judgers, they tend to march to the beat of their own drum and can find it difficult to connect with others on a deeper level. But fear not, because today we'll be exploring the reasons behind this and offering some tips on how INFJs can break through this barrier and cultivate meaningful relationships. So make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a like to join us on this journey of self-discovery and growth. Number 1. Their expectations are extremely high. INFJs have high expectations, and they tend to be perfectionists in many aspects of their lives. This means that they have a keen eye for details and strive for excellence in everything they do, including their relationships. However, this can also mean that they are very critical of themselves and others, leading to disappointment and frustration. When INFJs hold themselves and others to unrealistic standards, it can put a strain on their relationships. They may become overly critical, demanding, or nitpicky, which can push their friends away. Additionally, INFJs may have a hard time accepting imperfections in themselves and others, leading to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. While striving for excellence can be admirable, INFJs need to recognize the importance of balance and flexibility in their relationships. It's important for them to be mindful of their perfectionism and its impact on their friendships, and to learn to accept themselves and others for who they are, flaws and all. Number 2. They are extremely in tune with other people, and that can be draining. INFJs are highly empathetic individuals who have a unique ability to understand and feel the emotions of others. This can be a great strength, as it allows them to connect with people on a deep level and provide meaningful support. However, it can also be a weakness, as it can be emotionally exhausting for them to constantly absorb and process other people's feelings. As a result, INFJs may struggle with socializing, especially when it involves people who are not in tune with their own emotions. INFJs have a strong sense of empathy and can easily pick up on other people's emotional states, but they may find it difficult to turn off this sensitivity even when it becomes overwhelming. Additionally, INFJs tend to avoid conflict and may struggle to assert themselves in social situations, especially with people who have a more assertive communication style. This can make it challenging for them to form and maintain friendships, as they may struggle to express their own needs and desires in a way that is assertive yet respectful. Number 3. They don't want a lot of friends. INFJs are a personality type who tend to be introverted, which means they gain energy from being alone and introspecting rather than from socializing. While INFJs value deep and meaningful friendships, they are also very selective about the people they choose to spend their time with. They have a strong sense of personal values and ethics, and they have little patience for people who don't align with these values. This means that most INFJs prefer to have a small group of close friends rather than a large circle of acquaintances. However, despite valuing their alone time, many INFJs can also struggle with feelings of loneliness. This is because they may find it challenging to connect with people who share their interests and values, leading to a smaller or even non-existent circle of friends. The combination of being introverted and selective with their friendships can make it difficult for INFJs to build social connections, leading to a sense of isolation and loneliness at times. Number 4. They tend to want to change other people. INFJs have a natural inclination towards positive change and innovation. They are always looking for ways to improve themselves and the world around them. However, this can sometimes lead to problems in their relationships. INFJs have a tendency to see areas that need improvement in their partners and friends, and they may want to fix or change these things. While this desire to help others can come from a good place, it can also be seen as intrusive or pushy. It's important for INFJs to remember that they can't force others to change, and that everyone has their own journey to follow. Focusing too much on other people's flaws can also cause INFJs to neglect their own needs and growth, which is not healthy for any relationship. Number 5. INFJs dislike crowds. They are individuals who prefer having a few close friends instead of having a lot of acquaintances. They tend to avoid social gatherings that involve meeting many strangers. Such events can be tiring for them and don't offer the meaningful connections that they desire. However, this preference for close relationships means that INFJs may struggle to make new friends. They also may not get as many chances to practice their social skills as other people. As a result, they may feel uncomfortable and uncertain when it comes to meeting new people. This difficulty in socializing can make it challenging for INFJs to build new friendships. Number 6. They love giving criticism, but hate receiving it. INFJs have a natural tendency to come up with ideas for change and improvement, which is a great quality to have. However, they often struggle to receive criticism from others. This is because they are highly self-critical and sensitive to the opinions of others. INFJs are more comfortable giving constructive criticism rather than receiving it, and they tend to be very hard on themselves. When faced with criticism from others, they can become overly sensitive and defensive. Dual desire to give criticism and avoid receiving it can lead to conflicts in their relationships. INFJs may find it difficult to communicate their thoughts and feelings without unintentionally hurting others or causing conflict. It can also be challenging for them to accept feedback from others and use it constructively. Number 7. INFJs tend to idealize others, and reality doesn't live up to their expectations. INFJs have a tendency to set high and sometimes unrealistic expectations for themselves and others. When they meet someone new, they may create an idealized version of that person in their mind, expecting them to be perfect. However, people are not perfect, and they will inevitably fall short of the INFJ's expectations. This can lead to disappointment and frustration in the relationship, causing the INFJ to distance themselves from that person. It's important for INFJs to recognize that nobody is perfect and to practice acceptance and understanding in their relationships. Number 8. They're very careful about who they let into their life. INFJs have a hard time trusting others, and they prefer to keep their inner thoughts and feelings to themselves. This means that they don't easily open up to others, even when they want to build a meaningful connection with someone. Because INFJs are so selective about who they let into their lives, they often have a limited circle of friends. They need to feel like they can trust someone before they let them in, and this can make it hard for them to make new friends. This fear of being vulnerable and trust issues can also make it difficult for INFJs to maintain friendships over time. Number 9. They have a bad habit of intimidating others. INFJs may unintentionally intimidate others due to their high-achieving nature and high standards for themselves and those around them. This can be especially true in the workplace, where INFJs are not likely to make friends due to their intimidating presence. Unfortunately, this tendency spills over into their personal relationships as well. When others feel inferior around INFJs, they may create distance and ultimately end the friendship. Although INFJs often reflect on why they struggle to maintain friendships, they rarely consider that others find them intimidating. It may take someone else pointing out this observation for an INFJ to realize that their high standards and achievement-oriented nature can create an intimidating presence that pushes people away. Number 10. INFJs are rare and often misunderstood by others. INFJs are a personality type that is quite rare among the 16 different types in the Myers-Briggs personality assessment. Because of their unique characteristics, INFJs may be misunderstood by others who do not share their personality traits. INFJs are deep thinkers who are always pondering the world around them and their place in it. On the surface, INFJs may appear to be independent, self-assured, and confident. However, this can be misleading because deep down they can be quite sensitive and insecure. They are often in need of meaningful relationships with others to help them feel secure and supported in their lives. Therefore, it's important for INFJs to find people who understand and appreciate their complex personality traits to form deep, lasting connections. Number 11. INFJs are focused on their life goals. It's one thing to have a great plan for your life, but making that plan a reality is another story. Luckily, INFJs are not just dreamers, they work hard to make their dreams come true. But this kind of hard work requires a lot of energy, faith, and persistence, and often means sacrificing other things in life. INFJs are excited by big challenges and need to pursue personal goals to feel fulfilled. This intense focus on goals can make it difficult for INFJs to balance their social life with their life goals, and they may end up with few friends. While it's painful to lose friendships, sometimes INFJs feel relieved because they don't have to feel guilty for neglecting their goals. INFJs prefer friends who understand their priorities and don't require a lot of attention. Number 12. INFJs struggle to find like-minded people. As solitary types who prefer to avoid large crowds and noisy environments, there aren't many public spaces or social events where INFJs tend to gather. However, college years might be a good opportunity to meet other INFJs, especially if they attend classes in fields that are known to be interesting for INFJs, such as psychology or philosophy. During these mandatory classes, it might be possible to spot someone who shares similar traits and interests. Alternatively, one could try laying out a trap by leaving books about highly sensitive people, or playing ambient music to attract like-minded individuals. Number 13. INFJs are very sensitive. INFJs have a unique ability to sense the emotions of others and are extremely empathetic. However, this heightened sensitivity can also be a weakness. They tend to take things personally, and their emotions can get the best of them, which can cause them to withdraw or even door slam people from their lives. This sensitivity can also lead to difficulties in communication and setting boundaries. INFJs may avoid conflict at all costs and may not speak up for their own needs or express their true feelings. This can leave their friends feeling confused or even like they're walking on eggshells around the INFJ. Furthermore, INFJs may unintentionally make their friends out to be the enemy in their minds, leading to feelings of betrayal or disappointment. All of these factors combined can cause the INFJ to struggle with keeping friends around and maintaining meaningful relationships. Thank you for watching this video on INFJs and their friendships. If you found this information helpful or interesting, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. And to all the INFJs out there, don't give up on your friendships. With patience, understanding, and a little bit of effort, you can form meaningful connections with others. Remember, you are not alone, and there are others out there who appreciate and value your unique perspective and qualities.